Marriage of convenience. Prologue. Onochie smiled as the young lady exited his office. She was bold, confident, fearless, dedicated, and dutiful. Though she was a little brash, it was obvious she was a fighter with a soft heart hidden from the world. He would not forget the first day they met at his other showroom in the CBD area of Abuja. He was walking around on that floor while his twins, who wouldn't stop running, rammed into her. She had mourned a little, but her countenance immediately changed on sighting them. Ejime, she breathed aloud, stooping to their level to ask for their names and ages. She asked if she could hug them, and of course the little tyrants had agreed. Onochie smiled boldly as he reminisced about how they met. He shut his eyes tightly and continued in his reveries. Ogadinma then asked for their mom, but Deborah told her they had come with their dad. Daniel pointed towards the direction they were coming from when she asked where their dad was. She lifted up her eyes from her squatting position, and their eyes met. Gently releasing the twins, she stood up clumsily. "Hello, sir." "Hello," he had replied. "You have awesome children," she added. "Really? Thank you. But I'm sure if you have to stay with them a whole day, you might withdraw that statement," he had said jokingly. She chuckled and said children will always be children. "So how may we help you, sir?" "We have the latest tablets for children, the latest model of the PSB game. We also have electronics from good brands," she said, waving around the showroom. "What's your name?" he asked, still dazed by her composure and personality. "Ogadinma, sir, and I can help you pick out anything you need that even madam will like, if you buy goods worth of 500,000. She dropped her voice in a conspiratorial whisper. "You can get a 2.5% discount for the day." He smiled widely at her marketing pearls. "You don't know me?" he asked, looking perplexed. She shook her head. "Am I supposed to?" she responded. "Sorry, Ogadinma, I thought you did," he quickly replied. "Oga, it was Felicia that told me you were here," the manager who just came into view said breathlessly. "Manager, how are you? I must say you have an amazing staff member here. I just met Ogadinma, and she has been doing a good job of marketing products to me. It's just that she doesn't know who I am," he had said. Looking shocked, the manager looked at her and said, "This is our boss, Mr. Nwachukwu." Ogadinma stood frozen, obviously taken aback by the revelation. Chapter 1. "Thank you so much, sir. I didn't know you could make it," Ogadinma said when she saw her boss at Zarachi's wedding. Mr. Nwachukwu was the CEO of Honors Electronics, where she worked. His children, a twin boy and girl, had made their paths cross in an unusual meeting. "Where are the twins?" she asked, looking around. "They're at home," he replied with a smile. "Aww, I was looking forward to seeing them," she said, obviously disappointed. Ogadinma, Auntie Rachel, who had come to Abuja for the wedding, called out to her. "Would you like to meet my mom?" she asked. "Sure," he said with a smile. She led the way to where her mother and Aunt Rachel sat at a table in the hall. "Mama, this is my boss, Mr. Nwachukwu. Sir, this is my mom." Ogadinma did the introductions. Mama tried to get up, but Mr. Nwachukwu quickly restrained her. "Umba, please sit, ma. Good morning, ma, and congratulations on the occasion of your daughter's wedding," he said. "Hey," Mrs. Ogadinma exclaimed, clasping her hands on her bosom before quickly grasping his large ones. "Nna, ndewo. Thank you for all you do for Ogadinma. She tells us a lot about your kindness. God bless you." "You're welcome, ma. Ogadinma is also a dutiful staff," he replied. "Thank you. Rachel, please say thank you to Ogadinma's Oga. He helped her to do her NYC posting to Abuja," she explained to her sister. Auntie Rachel immediately proceeded to thanking him profusely. Mrs. Okoro asked Ogadinma to show him to a table. He, however, didn't stay long as he had to leave to attend to some business matters. He stopped by and gave Mrs. Okoro an envelope full of cash. Mama thanked him and bid him farewell. Mr. Nwachukwu also added an envelope containing some cash to her on their way to the car park. This is much, sir. I can't thank you enough. It's nothing. I'm sorry I can't stay till the end of the program. Onochie apologized. Uzoma came to meet them where they were standing by his car. She came with a fanciful bag. Sir, Mama said I should give you, she said. Who? The tall, heavily built, dark-skinned man asked, looking lost. Oh, this is Uzoma. She's my younger sister. I think my mother sent you food and drinks, Ogadinma said. Oh, hello, Uzoma. Mama shouldn't really have bothered. Please, sir, accept it. If not, she will be angry with me, Uzoma insisted. Ogadinma collected the bag and handed it over to his driver. She thanked him again as he got into his car. Ogadinma continued waving until the car was completely out of sight. So you think we should change the company's color? Onochie asked as Ogadinma nodded her head in agreement. Yes, it looks like GST Electronics brand colors. We need our customers to be able to associate a particular color or colors to our own organization, so much that wherever and whenever they see our colors, what comes to their minds is Honors Electronics. I thought you said you studied mass communication, he said in amusement. Yes, I did, but I love to read, and immediately I became the floor manager, I knew I needed to read books on business management, she added. That's interesting. Keep up the good work, Onochie said. He had more conversation with her about the challenges he was having on her floor before he climbed down the stairs to the next floor. Where did all this come from? Mrs. Okoro yelled. They are bridal items from Zarachi's traditional wedding, Ogadinma answered. She had hidden these items in Zarachi's former room. Today, after almost 5 weeks, she had brought them out. She had waited this long because Zarachi had insisted she waited till after her church wedding. Today was a public holiday, and Zarachi, who had had her church wedding 2 weeks ago, had come to spend some time with them. Yes, I know, but how did they get here? Mama asked, looking around in total puzzlement. I brought them, Ogadinma responded deviantly. You brought them? How now, Ogadinma? Mama, please relax, Zarachi interjected. I took them from the items Zarachi in-laws brought, Ogadinma said. Took them? When and why? Their mother yelled. Mama, take it easy. Please don't push up your blood pressure, Zarachi said, moving closer to their mother. Zarachi, what is this, Biko? I hope it's not Ogadinma that will see the end of me. Wait, she said, pulling back to look at her eldest daughter. Did you also know about this? She asked. Zarachi nodded reluctantly. But it was after we got to Abuja she told me. Ogadinma, how did you get all these things? Mrs. Okoro asked again, spreading her hands. I went to the elders to ask for your share of the bridal items, Ogadinma said. And their mother, with folded hands, asked when Ogadinma refused to expatiate. And they are here now, Mama, she replied. Yes, I know they are. But did the elders also say, take, here are the things for your mother? Or Mrs. Okoro left the statement incomplete as she glared at her second daughter. Mama, of course they didn't do that. I took it by force, just like the Bible said. Ogadinma, you will quote the Bible for even the worst of your behaviors. Why can't you allow me to drink water and keep the cup down? Because you may need to drink more water, Ogadinma teased. But Mama wasn't having any of it. Mama held her head with her palms and looked down dejectedly. Zarachi wrapped her arm around her shoulders and rocked her gently. Raising her head, she looked tearfully at Ogadinma. Why are you not afraid for your life? I have been taking care of you and your sisters all these years without taking anything from your father or his family. Why now? Ogadinma moved to where Mama sat. She knelt down and put a hand on her mother's knees. Mama, these things are not for our father. If anyone deserves it, from what you have just said, then it's you. Who raised us? You. Who was the one that made sure our stomachs were always full? You. Who turned our wrappers to gowns so we could be warm? You, Mama. It was all you. So why should you be the one not to get anything from Zarachi's bridal items? Truly, if I had my way, our father would have nothing. The Bible even says, Biko, it's okay, Dima. Zarachi said. Mama, Zarachi said, looking at her mother, Ogadima is actually right. Yes, you may not agree with the method she used in getting the items, but this time, I salute her gumption. Think about it now. Would they have sent you your own portion? No. They will say they don't know where you stay. Moreover, you work for it. It's your right, Zarachi said. Yes, Mama. If you didn't send sister to school, would a man like Bro Alpha marry her? Would you have gotten a good in-law who would have done that sort of traditional marriage? Uzoma, the youngest of them, chipped in. Mrs. Okoro sighed as she looked at her 3 daughters and the reason she had stayed strong all through the years of severe lack and need. You all don't understand me. All this, pointing at the items before she continued, mean nothing to me. You see, the 3 of you are all I have in the world. What if they had done something harmful to Ogadima? Yes, because I know Ogadima would have been very brash with them, Mrs. Okoro said. Mama, don't worry. Don't you believe in God again? Ogadima asked. Are you not the one who often says, anyone who lifts a hand to do me or my children evil, Holy Ghost? Zarachi said, and her 2 siblings chorused, Fire! Everyone erupted into laughter, and the tense atmosphere was doused. Though it took a while to get Mama to finally smile, she soon realized she couldn't stay angry with her children for too long. At last, all 4 members of the family dug into the items, selecting, making comments and laughing over the beautiful memories of the traditional wedding at the village.